Hey guys, what's up? It's Yagi here with a part 4 of my GameCube controller um, experiment, so to speak. I finished up both of them yesterday, uh, and we let them sit and we played around, make sure everything was working properly. It's very early in the morning, so excuse me if I'm a little tired. So this is going to be basically the last part where I'm going to show off the controllers and also do a little bit of the tips and a little bit of the things that I noticed um, about actually painting it and doing all that stuff. So the first one I'm going to show you is mine, and it is right here. As you can see, the back is a nice, really nice glossy purple. The front, I actually kept the orange that came with the original controller because I thought that looked badass. It actually reminds me of an old show called Rocket Power on Nickelodeon. I don't know why, but I just really like the color. But as you can see, it is really nice and shiny, glossy, and it matches really well in my opinion, and works, perfectly fine. You know, really, really good looking, and I absolutely love it. And I've only had it for like 2 days, 3 days. I did mine first, um, so I haven't had a chance to properly test it out to the full extent. But I mean, so far, I've played a bunch of matches on it, and everything works perfectly fine. So that's my controller. I'm going to show you my roommate's controller. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, he is a Captain Falcon fanboy, so to speak. That's what he mains in Smash, and this is his. So he has red on the front and a nice like candy apple red, and then a blue on the back. And I couldn't find a blue that was quite exactly the same as like Captain Falcon the light blue, but I figured this is a pretty good compromise. And I mean, as you can see, it looks really gorgeous. I think, you know, I love the red on the front of it. It looks freaking badass. Um, and same thing, everything worked. I just finished up his yesterday. Um, Made a few minor mistakes on his that you really can't see. It bugs me, but he's fine with it, so everything's good. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, really, really sexy looking. I love it. I'll probably post some images of them, pictures, which I'll probably link below. If not, you can just look it back or send me a PM about them again. But now I'm going to go over some tips, some information, and then also end the video. So one of the things that I found, especially when dealing with his controller, because his was a back and a front one. Um, it seems really stupid to do this, and is only because I had limited space. Don't spray the controllers near each other. It's almost impossible to notice, but I noticed it because I was doing it. There's very, 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 very light blue speckles on the side of the red controller, and that's because the wind carried part of the spray paint onto the controller. The other thing is that lighter colors actually show defects and errors that you made while painting so much worse on it. So make sure, like, if you're doing lighter colors, especially like reds, if you're going to do yellow or anything like that, not blues or purples, stuff like the lighter colors. Make sure you really, really know what you're doing. And try not to second guess yourself. I actually did that, and it created a small drip mark. Like I said, you guys couldn't see it. My roommate didn't see it until I pointed it out, but I noticed it, and it just bugged me. And if you're making your own, or you have one made, it probably would bug you as well. The other thing that I've noticed, and I'm not exactly sure why I did this. It could be that my roommate decided just to really like abuse the paint a little bit to see how well it was working. I'm not really sure, but on the back of the controller on the blue side, where it's actually right here, and I mean I know you guys can't see it at all, but there's like the clear coating has actually rubbed a little bit and started to waver. And I mean, we let it dry for 24 hours before I put it back together and everything like that. Um, but I'm thinking maybe he stressed it a little bit too much because it looks like someone just grabbed it and squeezed really, really hard. And he played with it a lot when I first gave it to him, so it could have been that. So one thing I maybe recommend is let it sit for at least a couple of days. Don't give in to that temptation to, you want to play it. I mean, you so want to just get the thing in your hands and play it and everything, and it looks awesome. Don't, just don't. Um, Maybe later on, if it starts to show a little bit more wear, I'll take it off, resand it, and just repaint the whole thing just to make it look nicer. But he seems satisfied with it, so at the moment, I'm not stressing it too much. Um, Besides that, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to it. Like I said, it's very easy to do yourself. It does take a little bit of painting knowledge, but not a lot. I mean, I have very minimal experience. I'm not an artist or anything like that. I think they turned out fantastic. Um, if you have any questions or comments, please post in the video. If you have any questions, you can hit me up on YouTube. You can send me a message. I don't normally check it, so if you really want to get at me, I actually have a Twitch, and I'll link it below, but it's twitch.tv/itchygeki1. I do stream a little bit every now and again. I haven't done it in a while, and I may not do it for a while as well because of school and other stuff like that. But I do stream occasionally, and I'm on Twitch all the time watching people stream. So if you need to give me a message, if you have any questions, I mean, heck, if you want to buy one, if someone shows a definitive interest in buying one, I'm sure we can work something out. It's like I said, it's not hard to do yourself, but I know I understand some people just don't want to do it or they don't feel comfortable doing it. Like I said, this is the first two GameCube controllers I've done, but I painted other things before, and I feel fairly comfortable with it, and I already have the colors. So if you want one, or if you just have questions, or if you want to see more of them, or if you just want to talk to me, whatever it is, hit me up on Twitch. And like I said, I'll post a link in the description below. But that is about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. There wasn't anything too special about it, but I figured, I didn't find any videos when I first wanted to do this about it, just a couple of FAQs. So I wanted to sort of, give someone a video. I always feel like talking about it is much easier than reading. Listening to someone speak about something is much easier than just reading it. Um, but that is about it. So I will be signing off. Yeah, have a good one, guys.